Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Symphogear Season 3, Episode 2. So, last time we had some crazy stuff. We stopped a plane by destroying a whole section of a mountain and just making it fall right back on the same spot, which was insane. We had a bunch of new characters wielding some form of, magic alchemy stuff. They mentioned alchemy. We got to learn more about that. We had this one girl on the run with Dwarddane's legacy. Maria is in custody, but the other two girls seem to be out of any trouble because of it and stuff like that, and they're just going to school. Pretty cool. The one lady called herself an auto scorer. I don't know if that's what the rest of them are considered. I guess we will find out. But there's a whole slew of new antagonists, I should say, because we don't know quite if they're bad guys. That one young girl, or she looks young anyway. Her dad was burned at the stake for magic, because magic is evil. It's a demon's work, devil's magic. And obviously she seems to blame the world for it and shall crush us all. I'm really interested in the season so far. I'm excited to have a new antagonist that isn't just a gear wearer, right? So, anyways, guys, let's get started with this episode. We're going to start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah. Carol Malice Dienheim's Alchemy. The apocalypse of all creation. I've heard... I saw your post. I never replied to it. I apologize. I will. About the other translation. Instead of slaughter miracles, there's another translation of murder miracles, which does sound more badass. It's the MM to her HH. Whoa, she floats. Or slow falls, anyway. Is it just revenge for your dad? Oh! We didn't get this last time! So different symbols for the different colored hexagons. Maybe the HH stands for hexagonal hemorrhaging. To go with her murdering miracles. Three girls. What if that one auto score is like a being created by this girl? That'd be crazy. Oh, what is that? I hated that. That was creepy. That was creepier than this doll lady chick thing. Auto score thingamabob. Yeah, I like that shot of Shirabe and Kirika. I will shatter the world, but first... Bye-bye. Oh no. That's a funny sound. Yeah, Chris. Oh. No! She blew it up with coins! Oh, are her legs fucked up too? Or was she just standing weird? Hmm. MI5. Oh, such a badass, she just stands there. Oh, her legs might be normal. It might have just been a weird angle. It was funny having Chris having that, like, angry, raspy yell and then going into that singing. It was very, like, chill. New transformation sequence for her. Jesus. Oh, anime. Never change, I guess. And she's breakdancing! Not human at all. I'm starting to really wonder if maybe these two are, like, created beings by the one girl that's with Hibiki. Man, she's like freaking Goto from Hunter x Hunter. With his Nen coins. And like a little trying to stomp a cockroach. Just all over the place. Mega Death Party. She put up a shield, but was it a big enough shield? Alright, Tsubasa. Nice. Oh, Jesus! Just casually. I only knocked her through the floor. That's all. What? Why the blushing? Just like getting touched so quickly, unexpectedly. Yep, she blocked it. Oh. Oh, Jesus, what? I expected, like, when I read it, I was like, you've gotta be, and I expected kidding me, and just in typical Chris fashion, shitting me, of course. What is that? Wait. What? What was that? What is happening? What kind of outfit is Kiriko wearing? Her, like, shirt is also pants, but then she has it, like, unbuttoned. Or not unbuttoned, but unzipped. Okay. So it's still kind of... They're, like, keeping an eye on them, but they get to go to school and stuff. Are they the same age? Or are they in different grades, but in the same school? Because they look a lot younger than, like, Tsubasa. Her jacket also has a tail. I guess it's just it's not pants, it's just like a hoodie, but it's like all the way below her hips because it's so big, and she has it zipped all the way down pretty much. Sorry, I'm so focused on her outfit, I don't know why. Maybe as a guy worried about having his, like, fly down, seeing as, like, an unzipped thing down by the crotch, like, gave me a little bit of paranoia for a second. Little Red singing. She looks very similar. Elf9. She looks very similar to the other girl. Are they German? 9. Who's this? Her legs. She's another doll thingy. Oh, well, he's dead. Are they sisters or something? Hmm. Oh, yes! I was gonna say, if Genjiro can, like, could Genjiro fight these people? Oh, no, don't stop him. Because he won't get, like, vaporized by touching him. What? Okay, so she's not just, it's just the different, like, spells kind of thing that she has. The different symbols we saw in the opening must just be the different type of attacks she does. I thought it was going to be like different people had different styles and different symbols kind of thing tied to them, but no. I seem to take a lot out of her. I don't know if that's what he meant. Gari. We're about to get names. Ah, Master. Ah, names. Mika. Oh. Bottled alchemy? It's like when you imbue a magic spell into a scroll that you can then use later, kind of thing. Hmm. Interesting. So can she cast that ability? Does she just want to save on energy after that big blast? Is that why she used the vial? Or is that an ability that you can only use via a little vial container like that? I wonder if Dwerg Dane is her father, the alchemist girl. What? Hey. Hmm. That's a question. More tax. Is it like evaporating a bigger section of the ground? Okay. It's just like some kind of toxic substance kind of thing. Taking Tsubasa away. Hmm. Interesting, okay. Interesting. Hibiki was involved in that, but not... Interesting. Oh shit. She's gonna run her over? She's gonna cut the car in half. Alright. You gonna get a new Tsubasa sequence too? Pretty cool. Nice. That car. I hope Maria got out of it. Oh. Okay, yeah, she jumped out of the car with Maria. I was gonna say, oh, we're not gonna try to fight while holding Maria. Swordbreaker. What? She can make noise? God damn it. And here I thought we got rid of the damn Solomon's cane. They look different when they get exploded. Are they like... Is that a Season 2 mechanic? Or... Is that... Are they not actually noise? Do they just look like noise? Are they like a weird off-breed? Or like some kind of alchemy creation? It's so cool. Uh-oh, what? Not a relic? That's not good. So are they a different kind of... Yeah. They disintegrate your gear. That's not good. Whoa, look at this place. That was that creepy one from the opening, wasn't it? Well. That was pretty crazy. I'm liking the season so far. They're Alca-Noise, is that what she called them? It's a kaleidoscope of naked girls. Pretty good song. Nice. That's probably it. Yes, it is. Alrighty, guys. That is it for episode 2. So, we learned a little bit more. It seems like at least the Gari girl, I'd say the ones that have like the weird legs that we've seen so far are probably creations made by that one girl. Now, the one that throws coins, her legs were different. Now, they could just be she was designed a little differently, kind of thing. It could very well be that. They did make a point to make it say that her movements weren't human. So I think there's probably a good chance that everyone except for that girl is a creation by that girl. So that's pretty crazy. But then we have Elf9, who looks very similar to the one girl. So I wonder if they could be like, could it be something where she was her sister and maybe she wasn't there when the father died, so the master girl got like got a different experience than Elf9 did, and because of that they went down different paths where Elf9 is trying to do good kind of thing, where and maybe stop her sister. I don't know. They just look very, very similar, or it's like some kind of magic-y shenanigans. Like, well, I guess her legs look normal, so I think she might just be a normal person. I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to wait and learn more. I mean, obviously another speculation could be that she's another creation that went rogue, maybe. A creation by the master. I'm just gonna call her Master for now because I don't have any other name to use. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. We had a lot of fighting this episode. We have the Alca-Noise, which seemed to maybe instead of disintegrating people, they disintegrate Symphogears, right? So we're gonna have to learn how to fight against that. I don't know what the girls are gonna do in the field right now because unless they can like instantly resummon their gear. But also Tsubasa's crystal got hit, and it seemed like it cracked a little bit, which I don't know if that like it doesn't to me didn't mean destroyed yet. To me just means that it might not or it might be like if it takes another hit it could break completely kind of thing, and it could set up kind of like a timeline to when Tsubasa could potentially lose her gear kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do at the moment. I mean, maybe I don't know if Elf9 has any kind of alchemy or anything. If she's able to fight at all to help Chris in that situation. But other than that, I mean, Tsubasa and Maria are there on their own, and they're losing their gear. I mean, unless Hibiki wakes up, maybe like Elf9 helps Chris, and then Hibiki wakes up and makes it to Tsubasa, kind of thing. Either that, or maybe they can just resummon their gear if they have like enough power to do so. I mean, we've seen the gear disintegrate, or not disintegrate, but she took the gear off, and then they drove to that location, and then she put it back on, right? So we know that within the same day they can take it off and put it back on, but can it disintegrate off her and she instantly puts it back on? Is it disintegrating off her different than her taking it off? I don't know. Lots of questions, but I'm sure we'll learn more next episode when we continue off. But yeah, these are if the master chick just made these things and they're putting up this much of a fight against Symphogear, that's pretty impressive. I wonder what it takes to make them, right? Like, is it something that you can do easily, or is it something that's like very difficult to create? Like, if we manage to take one of these down, is she just gonna like fix them or make a new one kind of thing? I imagine it's gonna be pretty difficult if they're gonna be this strong. I feel like it has to be difficult, or that power scaling is just gonna be like insanely hard to beat. But at first I was a little disappointed to see them creating more noise, because that was one thing about last season that I got frustrated with, was Ver creating, just spawning a bunch of noise over and over again in order to run away, and he just kept doing it over and over and kept getting away until finally they got him in the end. But yeah, I was like thinking, oh man, we're gonna have another group of people that every time they get into danger, they're just gonna summon a bunch of noise and run away, which it still might be the like a thing they do, but at least these are a different kind of noise, so it's not just gonna be like, because at this point, honestly, the noise aren't much of a threat to our girls. Like, they've dealt through so much stuff. It's just every time noise come up, they're just cannon fodder. But now that we have this new kind, they got to be more careful. They can't just block stuff with their gear. They're gonna have to dodge like every hit, right? And just avoid it all, and take them out from preferably range, which Chris has the best chance, right? Just take them all down without even letting them get close. So, but I imagine if this is like a different kind of noise, they're probably gonna have like some like anti-range kind of capability, right? Because they probably know all about the Symphogear wielders, and they know Chris's range, so they probably know they gotta do that. I don't know how much control they have over the creation of the noise and their design, right? Like, could you give one like a shield that doesn't get broken by her bullets that can just like walk forward and poke her, or long range attacks that also disintegrate gear? Could be crazy too. But I don't know. Either way, we've gotten two names. We have Gari, which is the younger girl that showed up next to the master this episode, or the younger doll looking thing. And then she talked about Mika, which I'm not sure which one Mika is, right? Like, if I go back to, if I can get back to that point. So they do this big blast, and then she shows up. You're rotten to the core, Gari. Please don't say that. You made me this way, master. And then she says, how goes the collection of memories? According to plan, Mika's never satisfied, though she's so greedy. Yeah, okay. So, also, yeah, I forgot they mentioned collection of memories. So what does that mean? Let me write that down. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, is it something about like these creations where she collects the memories of them in order to like learn about her enemies, kind of thing? So like the one that fought Tsubasa, she's gonna collect those memories. Is that what it means, or does it mean something on like a grander scale, right? Like something bigger than that? I'm not sure, but just an idea. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure which one Mika is. One of the other ones probably that we've seen, or maybe it's we got like a quick glimpse of the red-haired girl that we saw like one little frame of in the opening. Maybe that's her. I mean, I'm just gonna have to wait and find out, but we're gonna have a whole slew of names for all these creations, and once we learn the master's name and all that. But yeah, I had my theory during the episode of Dwerg Dane's legacy. I wonder if it's possible that, if they are sisters, could it be their dad, right? Could that be Dwerg Dane? Or is it just something completely different? I don't know. But either way, fighting really cool. We had two cool transformation sequences this episode because obviously they changed them up. We saw Hibiki's last episode, right? And now we saw Tsubasa's and Chris's. So that's pretty cool. There was one moment I wanted to look at real fast here. It was near the beginning, right? After the opening. What were they talking about when they said Hibiki must have given me? Because I feel like that's a point, and I missed it because I was writing something down. It worked out because Hina had keys to Kinachiri's place. How come you did, though? Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what that's about. The only thing I can really, like, I thought it was going to be something more ominous, like some kind of item given to her, and she's like, oh, Hibiki must have given it to me. So how did she have, is it a secret that she can't tell them and she's playing dumb? Or does she really not know? I don't know everyone's name super well. Who's Hina? I hope I'm not gonna. I hope it's not a bad idea for me to look up this name. Let me try to get the spelling. Kinachiris? I don't know how to say that. You know what? No, I'm not gonna look it up because what if that's like, what if that's somehow, what if that's like the main character, the master girl, you know? And what if it's like this whole thing where the master girl's like fucking with, Miku and everything? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna look it up. Just in case, I'm not gonna do it. Let me know if that Kinichi is someone that I should know. I'll leave it to you guys, or if I should just wait to learn more about that, because it definitely seemed to make a point that they mentioned it, and Miku was just like, Hibiki must have given him to me at some point, and it was like, you know, like it definitely made that like anime point of like, this is something that you should remember. So yeah, I just don't want to find that out. That was the same thing where I thought I recognized. I think I was gonna look up Fine's voice actress, and if I would have done that in season 1, it's very possible I could have spoiled myself that what's her name, Sakurai, I think it was. Is that what it was? Ryoko, I think is what her other name was actually Fine, kind of thing. I could have spoiled myself from that by trying to look up her voice actor, so I probably shouldn't look up this name. But I will write it down, actually, just so I have it, because I have no idea how to say it. It's Kinechri. It's a hard one to pronounce, because it's like, in English, how do you pronounce, like I get like the Kine kind of thing, but how do you pronounce Chri? Kine tree? Or, you know, how do they say it? Kinekiri? Kind of sounded like she said. Anyway, and it didn't add it in the subtitles, but she did say senpai, right? Which means it's someone older, right? Typically, in like a kid in a higher grade, or anyway, I don't know, but yeah, I really like the episode. I like the magic stuff. What was that thing in the water? Okay, that's another thing I want to go back to before I end this, right? Okay, so it was before she met up with the girl, right? I think. Because she tried to drop the boats on her, and then that saved her, so it was before that. And I think, like, the doll girl said, like, they dropped the boats, and what'd she say? I'm hardly the subdued type, but this is a bit too much even for me. It's like whatever that thing is in the water is not done by that girl. Like the way she spoke, she said, this is too much for me. So was she not the one that made this giant apparition thing that freaking dropped boats on Chris? Then who made that? What is that? Time to turn the volume down a little, and then it faded. So that's where I'm confused, where she said time to turn the volume down a little bit. So, like, did she actually do it? But I don't know. It's like a little contradicting in what she said. I guess we'll learn more, but it's crazy. Anyway, okay. Well, I think that's really all I have for this episode, guys. It was another nutty one. I'm really intrigued by this arc so far. I'm having a lot of fun with it. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more from me. You can see the rest of Symphogear right now if you're only watching this on YouTube. If you're already a patron, thank you so much for supporting the channel and all that. So very much appreciate it. But yeah, link is in the description below. It'll be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.